Let me talk to you now about why you have to do it. It first begins with how the dynamics of marketing has changed. Traditionally as marketers, we used to create ads and buy the attention of our customers by interrupting them on media. That was our bread and butter. But as digital technology has shown and online ads have shown, that's just really not working anymore. A recent study found that the average click-through rate for online ads is less than 0.1%. So I think we can all agree, especially at this conference, that ads aren't working. And the reason is customers are in control. They're over-inundated by ads. They're using tools like TiVo and pop-up blockers and 1-800-do-not-call lists to suppress the ads that are coming at them. And then furthermore, they used to welcome ads in their purchase process as helpful in providing them valuable information as they're considering different products. That's all over now. With the internet, I think we all know this when we're buying stuff. All the information we're ever going to want, we know is out on the internet. So we don't want to have an ad tell us anything. We can search sites, we can talk to peers through social review. All that information is out there. So marketing dynamics have changed, ads don't work. So what does work? Well, we know that a great and successful channel on the internet is SEO. Everyone builds their search. And as a few years ago, you had sort of diabolical. I can see some people getting uncomfortable. That guy, I think, bought some servers in the Philippines and was pointing tons of links over to his site. There was a lot of black hat tactics that drove success in SEO. You could basically game the system, and you had really technical people on teams that were doing these tactics to make SEO work. Well, with the Panda update on Google and the changes that are happening in this regard across all search engines, these SEO days are over. And the only way to win in search is to produce great content. So this channel that does work search, its big defining criteria is the quality of the content that you create. Another great attack and great channel to use online is social, and we've all been talking a lot about it today. And when social came on board, and people like Laura were flying with what she was doing at 140, people were like, okay, I'm going to get all my friends, and I'm going to get all these followers on Twitter as this land grab. It's a gold rush. People were doing whatever it took, and there were gimmicks like this, like us and get a new Pontiac. All this fantastic, exciting stuff is how people were getting their followers. That was the objective. Well, I think now the dust has settled, and most people will tell you that in social, the gimmicks are over. You have to engage and sustain your relationships with your friends and your followers through real content that they value. So everything's pointing towards content now. The customer's in control, ads aren't working. In search, the primary driver is quality content, and in social, the primary driver is content.